Hi, beautiful world. This is Tina from TinaHeals.com, and I wanted to tell you that I get asked a lot that tell me, are there any pointers in our natal chart that could possibly tell us whether he or she is a twin flame or not? And I tell them one thing, the same thing. I mean, I wondered this all my life. But when I understood a bit about the twin flame relationship, I realized that no, the natal chart cannot point to whether your relationship is or is not a twin flame one. Okay, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but the twin flame relationship is beyond time and space, and our natal chart is devised on the exact place, time, latitude, longitude, and minutes, seconds, and all that. So it's exact. There is the twin flame relationship is not exact. It's psychic, it's spiritual. Okay, there is the twin flame separation that occurs, and the first separation, the cosmic twin flames are spirit and matter, and they separated to create what we understand as reality. Now, my cat just started playing with my notes. So, yeah, another thing that I wanted to tell you is that the twin flame relationship essentially is about opening our hearts. Okay, the soulmate relationship is, of course, very much for us to open our heart, but in a different way. Okay, I've explained in great detail about the soulmate, twin flame, and 3D companions in the last two videos, so have a look. But what I want to emphasize here is that the twin flame relationship opens us up to possibilities and experiences that the soulmate relationship may not necessarily be able to do so. That's why we have 11 soulmates and one twin flame. Twin flame is the same soul, okay? But soulmates are, they can come and they can go. They are like a river. You can't capture them. I mean, you can create a dam and you can try to divert the flow of the river and possess it for as long as you can, but you can't in actuality. Okay, so this is like Tagore's song, "O নদীরে একটি কথা শুধাই শুধু তোমারে, বলো কোথায় তোমার দেশ, তোমার নেই কি চলার শেষ ও নদীরে." So the river has no, of course it originates somewhere, but in a more philosophical context, the soulmate is like a river. They will come and they will give you what you need, okay, whatever you're thirsty for at that particular moment, and then they move on. But the twin flame relationship is like the joining of the polarities of Shiva Shakti. Okay, so this is a deep connection. As I have already said, the soulmate too, but the twin flame is such a deep connection that you probably feel like you've known them all your life once you meet them. All the conversations, all the moments that you spend, they may appear to be like you've experienced a sense of deja vu. They could also be a partner in a parallel dimension, and you could be feeding off information. Oftentimes soulmates are people like that, and we have a very powerful story with them in parallel worlds. So when our paths cross in this world, and we tend to experience each other's energy fields in a very forceful way, okay, and it opens our heart. Ultimately, that's what these twin flame and soulmate relationships, that's what they do. They open our heart, okay, to new awareness, to a new awakening. Okay, and the twin flame relationship and the soulmate relationship, both of these varieties are very spiritual, whereas the 3D companions are more the material relationships that we forge through different metempsychosis or reincarnations. Right? Now, as I said, that we can break away from a soulmate, okay, and oftentimes we can have difficult charts, okay, when we compare the synastry with a soulmate. With a twin flame, as I said, there is no chart particularly. You can't, this is a relationship that is at the crux of creation. It's a return to the state of innocence for you, a state of wholeness. I mean, that is what healing is. It's returning to a state of wholeness. And that is what the twin flame experience does for you. A soulmate can defrag you, okay? It can defrag your mind, of course, to clear it further, but it can create a lot of turmoil, volatility in your life. But once you meet your soulmate and you both are standing in your own power, then things just flow more harmoniously. This is what I feel. All right, now the job of the soulmate and the twin flame, of course, is to transmute the baser expressions of love and to convert it to a divine expression, to divinity. So whether you feel like whether you are in a soulmate relationship or a twin flame relationship, and there's a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of time apart, separation, then you have to focus on healing and becoming whole yourself before you can integrate with your same soul. Because don't forget, each of us, we have our own karmic contracts that we have to fulfill, and that is what the natal chart is all about. Your karmic contract. The archetypes tell you what you need to know, what you've come to do, what you've come to experience, okay? And that's what you keep doing through your life. And these are, and does that mean we have no free will? Of course we do. Every step of the way we create new karma. Every step of the way we awaken to infinite possibilities, and the wave becomes particle because we are observing the wave. In quantum states, an atom behaves differently if observed or not observed. So that totally proves that the observer creates the universe, from wherein stems all these ideas of brain in a vat. Of course, about matrix, that we are being harvested for energy. So a brain in a vat essentially speaks of how everything that we experience happens in our brain. Okay, if you're happy, we release serotonin, dopamine, we bond with oxytocin, we get all pumped up with adrenaline. So everything is about chemicals in our brain, and it's our brain hallucinating our reality. It's almost like we are dreaming up these experiences, and we don't even have a very clear definition of what dreams are. And a lot of twin flame energies get transferred through this etheric field and through the dream world. So communication with your twin flame or your soul group is very possible through dreams. And like I said, once you feel the energy of your twin flame, it is like coming home. It's like feeling an instant kundalini opening moment of connection, of bonding, of pleasure, deep pleasure, of bliss, of just being able to be in your silence. A relationship where you can sit in silence with someone, when you can look into their eyes and all the masks can disappear, because we hold on to these masks that we wear, the roles that we play, the archetypes that we display. through the different planets and through the different signs, through them traversing the different signs. We display all these different archetypes collectively and individually. Okay, so the twin flame is, this experience will take you beyond your conscious reality into other states of awareness. And this is the sacred tantric methana, when Shiva Shakti you come into their sacred union and they join the lingam and the yoni. Okay, the lingam symbolic of the penis, the yoni symbolic of the vagina, coming together in sacred union. That is the sacred space from which all creation springs up. The coming together of the male and the female. So within each of us we have the male and the female. So the divine marriage is actually about coming together of this male and female within. You know, the Ida and the Pingala Nadi. The Ida being the feminine Nadi, the Pingala being the masculine or the solar Nadi, Ida being the lunar Nadi. So, you know, and the life force and anti-life force, or prana and apana, flow through these subtle nadis. And the ultimate task of meditation or sadhana or any kind of spiritual practice is to bring this prana and apana together in sushumna. And from there begins the Kundalini awakening moment. So the energy field of your twin flame will give you kind of a Kundalini awakening moment. And everything seems to come together. And you want to work together not for selfish purposes, but to really work for humanity in great devotion and service, and show the world an exemplary love story. That's what the world truly craves for. I mean, there's so much happening in our psychic etheric fields. We humans see less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum, and hear less than 1% of the acoustic spectrum. So what is really going on out there? So much that we cannot even fathom. So the twin flame union is beautiful, and more people are connecting with one another. Now with the internet opening up the world, different people from different backgrounds are connecting, joining. You know, past life memories are being awakened, twin flame memories are being awakened, and I think there is a lot of movement on these themes. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the twin flame union, the twin flame separation, and the soulmate relationship. Have you experienced any? Do you even think it exists? Because trust me, I know it does. I've been studying it for over 10 years, this phenomena of soulmates and twin flames and coming together, and 1111. So it exists, and it's out there for waiting for us to discover it, this twin flame soulmate connection. So this is Tina from TinaHeals.com, signing off for now.